The Yakima Domestic Violence Coalition met earlier today to give members a unique experience, a chance to walk in the shoes of a domestic violence victim going through the legal process.
KVU's Emily Goodell has covered the epidemic of domestic violence in Yakima extensively and spoke with coalition members earlier about today's exercise and the progress they've made on addressing the crisis.
The Yakima Domestic Violence Coalition is having a simulation of an activity called In Her Shoes. It is a way for people to understand what it's like to actually be going through domestic violence. So you're assigned a story, which is a real person's experience, and you take on their character.
In Ness's scenario, he states to her, "I'm going to kill you. I will kill you."
We have like stations set up that represent like school, jobs, law enforcement, social services, hospital. You read through the story and you're given an option and you have to decide what you're going to do next, just like people do in real life.
She ended up returning back to her abuser because of housing, lack of finances.
It's just amazing the desperation mode and the survival instincts that she had to come up with. It is something that I have taken for granted, regardless of whether I'm a prosecutor or not, for all my life. I've never been the victim of domestic violence.
Yakima has the highest rate of domestic violence in the state of Washington. The YWCA in 2021 helped over 14,000 people.
Since its creation last summer, the Yakima Domestic Violence Coalition has made significant changes.
Things like expedited warrants where if you committed domestic violence crime in the community of Yakima, at 8:15 that next day, we're already talking to prosecutors and asking for warrants. It's not just a one and done, we come to your house after the 911 call, we come and check on you a few days later.
Coalition members say the biggest improvement has been in interagency communication, which allows them to keep track of victims and suspects as they move through the system. With the coalition's work over the past year, cases are trending downward. But the fight is far from over.
This isn't a one-year project or a 6-month project or even a 3-year project. This is just the way it's going to be.
In Yakima, Emily Goodell, KVU Local News.